Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. 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 Shut up.
Mr. Perry, this is Cynthia Ortiz. It is 4 fucking o'clock in the morning on the 22nd of March, 2022. Please get it out of your head that I give a fuck what you think. I don't want to hear it. Everybody's sick and tired of hearing it. Please shut up. Please stop typing in my phone and my computer. Please stop contacting me in any way, shape, or form. Please get out of my phone. Get out of my computer. Get your fucking cameras out of my home. Get out of my life. Shut up and go away. I don't want to hear it. We're all sick of hearing it. Please shut the fuck up. Shut up. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the hell alone. Shut up and get out of my life. Get out of it. You weren't invited in it. I came here to get away from you and not have any kind of conflict. You come up here, everybody makes fun of you. That weirdo has an entourage up in Oklahoma. And tells everybody she's a threat to him. She's not a threat. They can't get him to leave Oklahoma. I don't know anybody that goes where the threat is and they won't fucking leave. She moved twice to get away from him. Paid $5,000 to not go where a threat was at her work, where you gotta go to eat. The guy's wacky. Listen, we're sick of your weirdo. We're sick of your delusion. We're sick of your mental problems and your crime. Icked and slimed all over us. We didn't ask for this. This is your family's problem. Get out of my house. Get your cameras out of my house. Get out of my life. Get away from me. Shut the hell up. Listen, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you want. Nobody asked you. What were you asked to do? Act like you understand grown-up normal words that people say. Leave me the fuck alone. Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
All right, I'm going to say this for the last fucking time. There's no crime. I'm doing what she's doing. If you have a problem with that, you come tell me to my face. Stop going around behind my back, hacking my phone. Oh, we got to use her, her food delivery apps to try to catch her on something. What are you going to catch me on something? What are you going to catch me on? What am I doing? I'm a victim of crime. I'm complaining about it. I have the right to do that. I'm sorry you can't handle it. Why don't you live a day in my life? Live a day in my life where you got some weirdo who's jacking up every fucking thing you try to do. How many men sit around in a meeting trying to find a way to make me fail? I'm doing something right, or you wouldn't do that. Would you? There's no crime in complaining about being stalked. Voyeurism is a crime. Hacking is a crime. Peeping is a crime. You're a little peeping Tom reject nothing, Charles. I don't like you. You make my skin crawl. I'm tired of repeating that. Every day for 12 years, you're rejected and told on and told on and told on and told on and told on. You can't possibly... I've signed up for 4 different delivery services. 4 of them. Unless you're watching me get ready in my house, you have no idea when I'm working. Unless you're hacking my phone, you have no clue when I'm working. You have no idea which service I'm working for on any given day. What part of town, what hours. Do you? So what are you proving with that? I know you're using it. I've taken pictures of people, that I know are working for you, and they go to my attorney. Because you did the whole harassment plan when I was in jail for the first false arrest. We're going to send her home, make her think she's fine. We're going to harass the hell out of her, try to get her car, get her kicked out of her home, talk to her landlord and her bank and her job and her school and everybody that we have no legal right to talk to. And get information against her will. Forge a marriage license, go around telling everybody we're a couple, even though I'm always by myself. Because she doesn't like me. We're going to do all that kind of crap, cause her to lose everything she's got, and then when she complains about it, we'll say we're the victims. Listen, everybody knows you want to take my car. Everybody knows you want to take my home. Everybody knows you want to say you're being harassed when you get told on. You're not. Prissy pants. Why don't you act like a man? Too many ex parte hearings. Everyone's starting to catch on something's wrong. She's never in court. Not even on Mike's trial. If she didn't have any evidence, what's the harm in letting her in the courtroom to show the evidence she doesn't have? You think people don't notice? Do you guys think everybody's as stupid as you? They're not. You don't have anybody fooled. It's the other way around. You want to take my car. Since 2019, every day my guy has a recording of y'all from somewhere. We're going to ruin her the engine. We're going to wreck it. We're going to vandalize it, or we're going to just take it. Every fucking day. You want to get me on the highway. I don't go on the highway because I know you want to get me on the highway. Terry Wagner, David, you're recorded talking to him. There's a lot of ways to do that. And there's a lot of orders. There's leaks. There's wiretap. There's a lot of ways to do that legally. You guys are something. We told you to tell her to put her registration in the glove compartment. How'd you know it wasn't in there? Is it there now? That's been about a year ago. He said, she's not stupid. She knows I work for you. That's why she didn't put it in there. Stop with this. You're not fooling anybody. Charles, shut up. Dadgummit, shut up. You weren't asked what you think, were ya? Nope. You never shut up. It is unbelievable. You're like this guy right here. He never shuts up. He's got to talk about her clothes. He was not asked. What was he asked to do? Go fucking be normal. Go fucking be normal. You guys need a weekend in Vegas with a bunch of escorts. You seriously need that. I mean, I don't normally recommend shit like that. I'm recommending it for you. Get a life. Get a fucking life. This is ridiculous. Charles, get it out of your head that I care what you think. I don't want to hear it. No one does. We're sick of it. We're sick of you. There's a reason you get told on all the time. It didn't occur to you? Maybe it's because everybody's sick of you? If you use my delivery apps for anything, you can't possibly have that information legally. You can't. And what's the crime, by the way? What are you looking for? I'm doing what she's doing? There's nothing illegal about that. Get a life. Get a fucking life. Charles, shut up.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
It's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
Stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk.
Leave me alone.
Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. This deal where you're going to, make a false, perjured claim of harassment, get home. Get back to your Lubbock place, Charles. Nobody's bothering you. You're in Oklahoma. All this stuff is happening in Oklahoma where I live. I moved twice to get away from you. Nobody knew you had a weirdo problem, but a couple of close friends. You've already been in court once lying. False police report in retaliation for my job as a public servant. And all of that was bullshit. You obstructed justice, and I lost my evidence. It was my evidence, sir. So that blew up in your face. Because you're not worth a political attack, dumbass. I was in politics all my life. I met all kinds of really, really powerful, important people. You're not that. You're pathetic. Who goes up to where the threat is? He says she's a threat. He won't leave Oklahoma. She moved twice to get away from him. She avoided work to the tune of $5,000 because he's the threat. Pinto, Mickey James, David Robertson, Terry Wagner, on and on and on. I got recordings of text. People at my work threatening me. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Leave me alone. You don't need an entourage. You're not a victim. I'm going to tell you something. I assert again my fucking constitutional right to equal protection under the law. I have the right. She's screaming at him, leave me alone. That's not a crime, you dumbasses. What he's doing is stalking, harassment, threatening to take my car. We're going to take your house and your car, renting out a strip club and having your 5 guys go in there with their canned food, buy from everybody but her. We can't have her win in court. We can't have her we won't even let her in court. We had one hearing where I was there, Mr. Perry, and your motion to dismiss was denied. I'm not stupid. You know that. That's why you don't let me in court. I knew Mike was drugged 2 months, 3 months, 4 months before anybody else said it. You didn't want me to say that to the jury. He'd be home right now, and you know it. You suborned perjury. You're in a lot of trouble. So I assert all my constitutional rights right here, right now. I have the freedom of speech. I can say what somebody's hurting me. Somebody's doing something illegally. I can ask somebody else to do it for me, and maybe we don't remember who posted what and when and where. Get out of my fucking face with that. You're caught on it. You've been caught forever. You planned this when I was in jail for the first one. It was all over. It's already all over Lubbock, dumbass. If anything happens in that town at 8 o'clock, it's all over town by 8:11. It was all over the jail. All those inmates were pissed off about it. They all told me, when you get home, get rid of your phone. He's gonna say you're harassing him. He already has a plan. And, oh, by the way, Justice Scalia, supporter of the First Amendment, flag burning is protected speech, he said. He ruled. He held. In his decisions. All of a sudden, he's also in West Texas while you're planning all that, and he dies. William O. Ritchie's a commander of D.C. Police, homicide. He's retired. He starts questioning why protocol wasn't followed. Well, I don't know. Did you knock him off the court because you planned this perjured, you were going to commit a fraud upon a court, the highest court in the land, and you got caught? He wouldn't go along with it. I mean, you got a lot of suspicious murders around you, Mr. Perry. You've tried to kill me. You and I are not going to go to tea. You like poison. You're a snake. I told you to shut up. I don't want to hear it. Nobody does. You need to explain why Officer Neely doesn't have anything on his hands. Explain that, sir. You want to talk? You want to say what you think? You want to say how you feel? Explain that. Explain that. We've already said that tonight. Explain it. You like to talk? Talk about that. You like to talk? Explain why Justice Scalia didn't get a proper investigation post-mortem. Why did that happen? What'd you do? Whatever organized crime you think you're doing, you suck at it. You look ridiculous. It's embarrassing. If we're all concerned, we want the death penalty. We're worried you won't pass the fucking IQ test that you have to do for the 8th Amendment. 70. I don't think it's 30. Everyone's embarrassed by you. Everyone's disturbed by what you're doing. Everyone wants to vomit when you walk in the room. We're tired of feeling that way. You're negative, toxic ball of ick. You smell bad. We're sick of it. You don't need to be up here. I don't go where you are. You're always coming where I am. Why are you doing that, stalker? That's the crime. That's the crime. A dead police officer. I don't think that's cute. If you didn't do it, Charles, you would have said, she's right. Everyone can see. There's nothing on Officer Neely's hands. His hands would have looked like Chief Miller's face. Everyone knows that. There's gonna be evidence. I don't listen to what people say. I look at the evidence. I know how to read it. I grew up in a fucking police department. 4 generations. And cop family better fucking watch out for cop family. You don't leave a man behind. I've done without food and electricity. It was my great honor to do so. I can't imagine not doing it. Ethics and moral. It's funny. I'm studying ethics and criminal justice right now. I'm in college. I have a 3.89 GPA, Mr. Powell. I'm plenty competent. Or you'd let me in court. You'd argue against me in court. I don't have a law degree. I didn't go to law school. Whatever very little bit I know, I taught myself. I did without food. You know why? Nobody wants to sue anybody. You don't sue people just, for the hell of it. You shouldn't have to sue some weirdo to get him to leave you alone, should you, Mr. Powell? I didn't tell anybody there was a problem, but a couple of people, and most of them didn't live in Texas for 4 years. Your buddy had plenty of time to control himself and stop it. Here we are, 12 years later, he still hasn't stopped it. You are an accessory to after the fact, sir. You're as bad as he is. Don't go around and act like you're the good one. You might not know about it while they're doing it or planning it, but you sure shit know about it after. You go into a court and lie, or ask someone else to lie, or conceal a material fact that's pertinent, that could change the outcome. That is perjury. Read that, Powell. Read it. Face me in court like a man. If you're right and I'm wrong, face me in court like a man. Y'all get your hands out of my wallet so I can fight you in court normal. A normal hearing. A normal, where everybody sees the evidence and everybody hears testimony and I can cross-examine you guys on the stand. Everybody knows. That's why they won't let her in court. She puts them on the stand. They'll have to plead the fifth. Every single one of them. I assert, use allegedly. Nobody's been found guilty in a court of law yet. But there's Violence Against Women Acts, domestic violence, economic abuse, all kinds of laws protecting me against those kind of injuries. And I came to Oklahoma to get away from all that. You are coming up here, where I live, doing shit to me. Get out of my face, Charles. I don't like you. There's nothing to like. I'm not going to go out with a cop killer. I'm not going to go out with a little peeping Tom pathetic nothing. I'm not going to go out with a cop killer. I'm not going to go out with a cop killer. I'm not going to go out to dinner with somebody I've heard recording after recording. Please call me. Listen to this. He's trying to kill you. Don't go to work. You might have a syringe. They're going to say it's an unfortunate allergic reaction. They've already got the lie planned out. Here's the press release all typed up. I didn't go. You didn't work. You got caught. That's the thing. You never get the date. You just get told on and told on and told on and told on. You aren't a victim of anything. You're an embarrassment. It is unbelievable that you're not embarrassed. As we are. All for you. We're embarrassed for you and by you. Why aren't you? What is wrong with you? I said I don't care what you think. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. You want to explain something? Explain why you did to Mike what you did to Mike and Lucky. Why didn't you let me testify? Why did you come after my house? Why did you come after my car? I mean, over and over, we keep saying the same old, repeat, repeat, repeat. You know what? We got it the first time. You want to get my car, you want to get my house, you want to coerce a lie. We got it. You made your point. You don't have to say it twice for us. We're not stupid like you. You don't have to repeat things over and over and over and over for us. We got it the very first time you said it. We got it. You want to ruin me because I know where your bodies are buried. You don't want me in court because I'll ask you questions on the stand you don't want to answer. Answer them now. Answer them for the public. Answer them for the media. Or shut up. Shut the hell up. Look at this, Mr. Powell. Read it all. Read it, Mr. Powell. Look at all my evidence here. There's text from these guys coming where I am at my work. I don't know these people. I don't know who Calvin is. His name keeps coming up in all your recordings, you weirdos. Listen, you cannot legally have information into when and where I'm working. I've gotten to a point where I hardly talk to anybody. I sure as shit don't tell anybody my plans, and if I do, it's to trick you. I think this guy's working for them. I'm going to say I'm going to do this at this time in this place, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to watch them scramble and get everything all ready to go and get all planned up, and then I'm not going. Yep, I'm going to fuck with you. You're going to mess with me, I'm going to fuck with you right back. Grow up and act like a man about it. You asked for it, didn't you? I don't go where you are. You're coming where I am. Stalker. You're just a delusional, rejected stalker and nothing more. You're a job. That's it. That's all you ever were. Stop, get it out of your head that I care what you think. Didn't ask you, did I? What did I ask you to do? Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone, Perry. You're not even kinda in my league. Not even, you don't listen to somebody talk about murdering you and then go, oh, let's go to tea. Do ya? And if I do, that ought to scare the shit out of you. That means I'm gonna sting up the fuck out of you. I'm gonna get something out of you you are not gonna be able to take back. And I'm gonna use it against you. And that guy told you, whoever said, we can use these, food delivery, whatever. And he goes, she didn't give you shit. You better get to know that girl. If she lets you have something, it's because she's going to use it against you. She's been here 7 years, and that's what she does, and she does it well. You've never had anybody do what I do. You've never had anybody do what I do in your life, and you don't get it, do you? You don't fucking get it. Y'all are slow, and I'm not going to explain it to you. I've already repeated myself enough, and I'm sick of it. You better start keeping up. We're not slowing down for you. But you're seeing things happen you've not seen before. And as it turns out, I don't fucking have superpowers. And Mike Neely doesn't either. You can't beat someone to death and have nothing on you. You can't do it. There's going to be evidence on your body that you were in a fight. There's nothing on that man. I didn't know Mike Neely. All I knew is immediately the suspicion was on y'all. Right off the bat. They finally got them both. What? What do you mean they finally got them both? They got them both. Wait a minute. Let's wait and see what happened first before we jump to conclusions. So we start digging. Mike was drugged. He didn't do it. I think I said it actually in January, but in February, when we all saw the news interview, when he's saying, I can't believe you. There's nothing on me. That looks like I was in a fight. My hands would look like his face. What magic powers does Mike Neely have that he has not a mark on him? And he beat someone to death? And he, bullshit with he did it with his ass. I'm sorry. Right? Do you think we're all fucking stupid like you? Turn up truck follower offers or whatever? We're not. We're not. Whoever thought that up should be, bitch slapped. I mean, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And Gene Mitchell I talked to him about it. And I said, don't you dare say that in court. Because that's not even possible, much less plausible. And you know that. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. He did it with his ass. Come on with that. That man is in prison right now for something he didn't do. He's in prison right now for something he didn't do. That's your fault. Charles, I hate you for what you've done to them. I hate you for it. We are not going to go have tea. I've already said it. There's not going to be a situation in which you and I see each other and I'm going to hug you. You better stay away from me. You want to threaten me, you need to do that to my face and act like a man, but you're going to have to stand across a parking lot and you better fucking bring a helmet. Football helmet, because I'll beat the hell out of you. I'm not going to go where you are. I'm also not going to let you get close enough to me to have a syringe or chloroform or whatever creepy shit it is you do to subdue women. And I know where the bodies are buried. I have a lot of questions I'd like to ask you under oath. Or after you've waived your right to counsel. You want to use my food delivery, whatever, you got to explain how the hell you knew when I was working. And which company it was I was working for on any given day. I've signed up for 4. So how are you going to do that? I didn't give you anything. I'll give you something that I know I can use against you in a court of law. You guys heard of the law? You heard of what that is? You heard of equal protection? You heard of the 4th Amendment? You heard of fruit of the poisonous? You heard of the First Amendment? It's legal to say when somebody's hurting you and somebody's committing a crime against you. It's not illegal to talk about it. You guys are a bunch of girls. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Charles, I'm not a lesbian. I like men's men. I like guys. Guys. You need to find yourself a nice little lesbian or something if you want to play the girl in the deal. Drama queen. If you're better looking, you could go on RuPaul, I swear to God. I don't like that kind of person to date. I have trans friends, but they are not my dates. I wouldn't date them. they don't want to date me either. And they're very open with who they are. And they're a lot more moral and ethical than you are. They're better people than you will ever be. You make me sick at my stomach. We're all sick and tired of you and your drama queen act and your poor me. I need a lie. I need a lie. I'm going to take your car. I'm going to take your home. I'm going to take everything you have, and you're going to lie for me. And you're going to listen. You're going to mind me. And you're going to... Nope. No. Did you fall down and bonk your head on the pavement? You need to realize who you're dealing with. You always forget who it is you're talking to. No one has caught your crime like I have. I can't do it by myself. I don't have superpowers. I can't do it by myself. But I've done a whole lot by myself. Because you always come here. I avoided work and the threat that you are at my work. You got to go to work to eat. Guess what? I haven't eaten a lot of times because I couldn't go to work because you were a threat. I paid Joe Chadwick $5,000 to not go to work where the threat is. You don't need to come up here and have an entourage. You're not under threat. You are the threat. You don't go where the threat is. That's what the guy noticed. He goes, he's full of shit. That guy's wacky. You don't need, he goes up there with an entourage. They can't get him to leave Oklahoma. You know anybody that goes to where the threat is and won't leave? Come on with this. Come on with this. So I hear y'all, you guys were arguing about that earlier. What you can use and what you can't. For what? Use it for what? To prove I'm complaining about being stalked still? That I'm complaining about being threatened and harassed still? My guys have a bigger case, Tulsa police. You got police departments already questioning whether or not they would work with you on anything you bring them. You got something that ends up in my jurisdiction. They got a rapist. Rapist in Tulsa comes over here, rapes somebody here. I don't think I'll work with them. I don't trust them. They got Cynthia's report, police report, of almost being killed. And gave it right to the offender. And then the offender obstructed justice and lost her evidence. She has no evidence. It was my evidence. You were supposed to properly collect it and log it in and all that stuff you're supposed to do. And you didn't do it. I didn't even talk to a detective. And you know why that happened? Because you gave my police report right over to the offender. And you didn't stand there with Mike like I did. And that's an embarrassment to us. Those of us that want good things for law enforcement, good reputation. You guys, the bad ones always mess it up for everyone that does it right. And that's what the guy said. I have a stellar reputation. I'm not tarnishing my reputation by trusting them. Not now. Not after that. If you'll throw your own under the bus, you'll throw anybody under the bus. I don't know what they're bringing me is legit or not legit, or fuck that. Fuck that. And that's your fault. I said very little about this because you're cop family. I come from 4 generations of cop. It doesn't get any more cop family than me. I came from Charles, shut the fuck up. Get out of my computer right now and shut up. Listen to what I'm saying, Charles. No one cares what you think. You aren't asked. You shut up. Please shut up. I'm not going to help you. I want you in jail. I won't ever be broke again when you're in jail. I will never help you. I'd be dead if I didn't have somebody watching out for me. It's not Tulsa police. Should be, but it's not. I respected Manfred because they were trying to do it right. A lot of people respect Manfred now a lot. They don't respect TPD. I'm sorry, you chose that. I gave you plenty of time. I didn't say much. Give them time to work, figure this out. Give them time. And here we are, 6 years later. Here we are 6 years later. Now I'm saying something. We've had enough of it. And it does resonate with other PDs. How do you trust them? They threw two people in the cop family under the bus. 2 victims of crime. Threw them right under the bus. If you'll do that to your own, you'll do it to anybody. So now if they bring me something, what am I supposed to think? I have a stellar reputation. I'm not willing to put that on the line for that. That's your fault. You did that. Everyone makes their legacy one day at a time. That's yours. I didn't come up here to pick a fight with you. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I didn't come in here to mop up. You know what I came here to do? Get away from a weirdo and rebuild my life. Because he ripped it apart before I ever got here. Mr. Perry, you really need to control yourself. There's laws in place because we don't tolerate that shit that you do. You're a deviant. You're a weirdo. Guys like you repulse even prisoners. I've said that over. You're gonna need help in prison because guys like you get beat up. You're not some kind of cool Ocean's 11, we did a bank heist, blah, 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 criminal. You're one of the disgusting ones. You chose that for you. You're a grown-ass man. You make a choice, I'm sure you can live with the consequences. But guess what? It's not everybody else's problem. And you've made it everybody else's problem far too long. Shut the hell up. We're sick of hearing it. We're sick and tired of hearing from you. Get your ass back to Lubbock and don't come back here again. Get out of town. You don't need to be up here. No one invited you up here. You've come up here and made a fool of yourself. You've embarrassed the shit out of me and your family, your kids. They're strapped with this forever. It's not going away. There's not going to be a lie. I am not obligated to you to lie for you or contribute or participate in your criminal activity at all whatsoever, nor will I. And I have done without my basic needs being met to not do that, to not compromise. Because I'm like the other guy. I have a reputation. You're not worth doing it. You're not worth fucking that up. My granddad had one. I have one. No. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to ruin my reputation. I'm not going to you can go fuck yourself. It's not going to happen. You just piss me off the more you ask or demand. You try to coerce a lie. You heard of Title 18 of the United States Code 1512 and 1513. You should, because I've said it over and over and over and over and over. Get a fucking lawyer, Charles, that knows what they're doing. Get a lawyer that knows fucking how to read the law. Because I promise you there's a prosecutor somewhere else that does. I told you to leave me the hell alone. Stop contacting me. I hate it. I hate it. Shut up. Nobody cares what you think. You were not asked. Shut up. Now, whoever is trying to use my food delivery apps to link my phone to something or whatever, my complaining, okay, read all that. Idiot. Read it. Read it. Look at the fucking pictures. Listen to my sting up I did here. You know how to sting up? I can sting up everybody. I can out sting up pretty much anybody that I've met. Ever. 6 years. All kinds of questions. Some of the cops would come in and laugh. One of them, Broken Arrow Bill. Everybody heard of Broken Arrow Bill? He brought a guy in one night. The guy fucking I gotta ask you these fucking questions, and I know you're not gonna answer them, but since I've been told to do it, I'm gonna do it anyway. He starts laughing. It's that ridiculous. Where do you live? Who do you hang out with? Which blah, blah, blah. Rolled his eyes through the whole conversation. Okay, we've gone through the list of questions. So, and then we had a great time. It was that bad. It was that bad, Charles. You're talking to cops. You might have some on your payroll that are doing what you want them to do. The best they can do in their career in law enforcement is be the bitch of a sex weirdo. Okay. Guess what? There's a bunch of other ones that don't. They don't think you're cute. They don't think you're sexy. You're a monster. You're a damn monster. And there are cops that don't want to compromise their... Listen, here's the thing about criminals. They're very short-sighted. They think of right now, today. As you can see with what happened in my case, almost murdered Cindy, framed up Cindy, and false arrested Mike, almost dead Mike. Short-sighted. Didn't think anybody would look. Oh shit. You had 20 people ask me if I'm a cop, and you didn't think I would look? There's a reason you were asking if I'm a cop. I'm not. I've said that. I'm something. You don't need to know what that is, do ya? What I'm going to tell you is, for your knowledge, I'm a victim of your crime. But I'm kicking your ass harder than anybody you've ever met. I don't have a subservient attitude. It pisses me off. Somebody tries to make me do something I don't want to do. I don't cry. I just get pissed. I start swinging. You don't like that? Get the fuck out of my way. What I said is, I've done a hell of a job with this, by the way. Tulsa Police. What did I tell you? I'm not going to sue you. I could sue you because you gave my police report right over to the offender and you caused me to lose my evidence. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to out-cop you. You explain it. You're going to have to explain that. At some point, you're going to have to explain that. You are. Guess what? Not everybody thinks that's cute either. Not everybody thinks it's cute. I'm sorry you made that choice. I really wish you hadn't. A lot of people wish you hadn't. A lot of people wish you had not done that. So, I get this right here. These two guys had no idea what I was doing, Mr. Perry. Not a clue. They did that. They asked me questions that had to do with your false harassment claim. Not, Charles, I need you to shut up. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I'm repeating myself. They think you have Alzheimer's. I don't care what you think. Get out of my computer. Hacking is a crime in all 50 states. The only way you can know I'm doing this right now is hacking and peeping. And you keep wanting to talk still. Shut up. Shut the hell up. You're lying. You're coming up here and you're threatening me every day. You're getting in my mail. You had my mail forwarded to you. Everybody talked about what you were going to do with my house and my car. There's not going to be a new apartment and a new car. So we made a big fuss about it. I threw a fit about it. And then so you had to get out of my way. So I got the new house and the car. And then there was a big old argument. Now she can't say he won't let her get out of a new house and a new car. And the guy said, appropriately, and I'm please remember, I'm repeating myself, Mr. Alzheimer's, you need to be checked for that. Because I'm having to say the same thing a lot. In fact, our shrink said, I need to know every time you had to repeat yourself and the length of time there was in between. Oh, sometimes it's every 5 minutes. So he's like, you didn't have to, you missed what she had to do to get that. She had to fight like a motherfucker to get it. She shouldn't have to do that. It's none of his business. She didn't ask him what he thinks, did she? So why is he butting in, trying to make trouble? And you've been recorded at least 3 times talking to my landlord because I heard the recordings. What are we going to do with those recordings, Mr. Perry? What day is it? You'll be arrested and we can all hear them. What day will that be? You want to talk about what you think. Tell me what you think. What day do you think that's going to be? Why do you think we're doing that? I don't know. You're going to have to tell us what you think about what day and why do you think we're getting all those? So he says, as soon as she gets it, he'll start trying to take it away from her. Like butting in, he's a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker. That's why nobody likes him. He's an asshole. Those 2 guys, right around the time you were trying to do the syringe murder of me, we'll just explain it away as an unfortunate allergic reaction. We'll give her a shot. Say it was that. You always got your little covered lie. Not this time. Listen, shut the hell up. Please stop thinking I care what you think. Shut up. Just shut up. You have the right to remain silent. Maybe you should exercise that right. There's a reason you won't let me in court. I'll put you on the stand. You're going to have to plead the 5th. We all know that. We all fucking know that. You don't act like, you think you have people fooled. Nope, it's the other way around. People have you fooled. They are actually making you think they believe you. They don't. Nobody believes you. So I'm talking to these 2, and I'm waiting for them to ask me about the text about you coaxing Mike to Pensacola because you premeditated his murder. They didn't ask me about that. That's a little strange, don't you think? If you're representing Mike, if you're the attorney, Charles, shut up. Listen to me. I'm tired of saying the same thing again and again. You shut up. Shut the hell up. No one's going to help you. No one's helping you. You're caught more than ever in your life. You don't get a date, you get told on. 12 years of that. And you're still talking? So these guys don't ask me about, then they don't ask me, how did you know Mike was drugged? That question was never asked, and I was waiting for it. I wasn't going to volunteer up that information. I'm doing a sting up. I always, I operate largely in subconscious. You can lie with your conscious. You can't lie with your subconscious. You can't do it. So I'm waiting for them to ask me the legitimate questions pertinent to Mike's case, and they never did. They asked me questions that you would want to ask if you're going to do the thing that you planned, that I told everybody about. You're going to give me another I told you so? Is that what you're doing here? I've got a lot already. got a lot already. You like to coerce, you like to bully, you like to threaten and harass, and and most people go, oh, okay, we'll do what you say, and not this time, not me. I'm not that person. Not at all. I think my dad used to, laugh at me because when I was like 6, 7 years old, I would tell him to fuck off. And the thing I told him off about was I wanted to go to church with my aunt, and he wouldn't let me. So I looked him in the face and I go, I don't care what you say, I'm going to church. And he, appreciated the boldness. I got slapped across the face more times than I can count. I'll tell you exactly what I'm thinking. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to wonder. I'm usually the one that says what everybody else is thinking, and they're too afraid to say it. I can't tell you how many times that's happened. I'm not subservient. That's not who I am. I don't fit your victimology. You shut up. Listen, bitch, shut up. Nobody asked you what you think. If you want to talk about what you think, explain why Mike doesn't have anything on him. Explain that. Explain why you did that to them. Explain why you didn't come out and go, he has nothing on him. We didn't do that. We want to make sure there's no suspicion or appearance, even an appearance, that we had anything to do with that vandalism or the murder. So let's find out who did. Explain why you didn't do that. You don't back the blue? You don't like cops? Do you not like cops, Mr. Perry? You like the corrupt ones, right? The ones that'll take your, want to be the bitch of a sex weirdo. Best they can do. Is that what you like? Well, we don't like you. We don't like you for that. Okay? You're not wanted. You have no chance of a date with me. If it were just the peeping, that alone is enough. You're a turnoff. You're fat. You're lazy. You're a slob. You're a pervert. You're a turnoff. You know what attracted me to Fabian? Works hard. Worked his ass off. He has something interesting to talk about, and you don't. He's also not a murderer, and he's not a cop killer, and you are. I heard recordings of you talking about trying to kill me. I'm not going to go to tea with you. I'll beat the hell out of you. I'm not going to let you get close enough to me to see what you got on you. You like chloroform? You like paint thinner? Which one do you like better? You want to talk? Talk about that. Otherwise, shut the hell up. You keep asking me who's your leaks. I don't know. I'm repeating myself again today. I had not told that. I don't know. I'm not told that. I have no idea. It's confidential information. You like killing people. They're not going to let you kill those people. They don't even tell me. Shut up asking about it. Shut up. I'm not going to help you. Shut the hell up. Please, shut up. Please shut up. Please, shut the hell up, Mr. Perry. I don't know. I'm not told that. I'm not told that. When you're in jail, I won't be harassed by you constantly. I won't be told every fucking day, I'm going to take your car away. I'm going to take your house away. You're going to mind me. Every fucking day. You won't be around to say that to me anymore. So, what do you think I want? It's not you. It's not to help you. Why would I do that? That doesn't even make sense. That's why they think your IQ is not above 30. We are afraid we won't get the death penalty. It has to be 70. I don't think he'll pass the cognitive reasoning test of a 6-year-old. I don't think his IQ is even 30. Cause and effect. When you fuck with me, you get caught and told on, and caught and told on, and caught and told on, and nothing else. And it's been 12 years of that. And you're still asking me, who told? Every fucking day. I'm not told that, bitch. Shut up and go away. I wouldn't help you if I was. I would not help you if I was. When you're in jail, I won't be broke ever again. You won't be around to take my money. We're all sick of that. Everybody's sick of the suffering you cause. People don't like watching you cause everybody to suffer. Do you not understand? People don't like that. People don't like you because you do it. There's a reason it's illegal. There's a reason everyone doesn't act like you. Why can't you figure all that out by yourself? Most people never have to be told that, and I've said it over and over and over and over. So for the record, Mr. Perry, now you got to shrink, thinking you got Alzheimer's or senile dementia. Who wants to be informed every time I have to repeat myself? Because at a man of your age, you ought not have to have the same thing repeated day after day, over and over and day. We know you want to take my car. We know. You say it all the time. Constantly trying to take my car. You act like it's never been said before. It's said, you say it every fucking day. I want to get her kicked out of her house. We're going to make her mind us. I've said it. We know you made your point. You want to coerce me. You need a lie. I said no. I said no. I'll live under a bridge first. You think I'm kidding? Watch me. You sat there and watched me. You have peeping cameras on me. You sat there and watched me have no food and no electricity for a week. You ought to know by now when I say I don't care. I'm not lying for you. Not going to do it. Get out of my face with that. You ought to know I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care. I've got people helping me catch you like never in your life. You need to remember who you're talking to. That's the other thing. You forget that too. Who you're talking to. Matt Powell, look at this. Have you fallen down and bonked your head on the pavement too? What, these guys come into my work, Matt. Nobody's hurting you. Nobody's hurting Charles. Charles is coming up here. And he gets caught. And that's it. There's no crime in that. If you don't like that, you guys are from Lubbock are of a different, y'all are, planet weirdo. I can't relate to you in any way at all. I don't even begin to understand how y'all think. I really, I don't understand it. I have no idea what the hell would make y'all act like you act or say the things you say and do the things you do. I don't. It's embarrassing to me. I got out of the town as fast as I could. So this right here is the crime, Mr. Powell. Asking me if I'll spend 2 hours being creeped out by Charles for $5,000. That's solicitation of prostitution. Me putting this out, I put it out, somebody puts it out for me. What difference does it make? What's the crime? You don't like you got told on? Is that the thing? You don't like you got told on. You're corrupt and you don't like somebody caught you. Boo fucking who? Call your mom. We don't care. You know what we care about? Is a lot of people are getting hurt. In a way, they can't get over ever. They're not going to get over it. We can't bring Lucky back, Mr. Powell. We can't get him back. You got 3 little kids with no dad. 3 little kids with no dad. What part of did you play? What did you do? What did you do, Mr. Powell? What did you do? Did you do what I did? Did you look at it, even if you weren't in the loop, in the beginning of it? What about after? Did you look at it and do what I did and say, we've lost a police officer, and the accused has no evidence on him? So how would he beat someone to death and not have a bruise anywhere? And his hands look like, they don't look like a man who was in a fight. Mr. Powell, you're a prosecutor. You're supposed to be above reproach, are you not? Did you not think about that? That maybe we had to find out what really happened here? Because there's no way Mike did that. Did you make that phone call and say don't let her testify? Why would you do that? Why would you cost the man his future? How do you live with yourself? How do you fucking live with yourself? I can't. Listen, I can't live with watching someone else hurt. I can't imagine how you can. I can't relate to that. I'm not a sadistic weirdo. I have a normal person brain that's empathetic. And sure as shit, more empathetic towards a cop family and someone who appears to have given their life for me. Trying to protect me from you. So, you explain it, too. Both of you. Explain all that. What you did to them. Why didn't I testify? Why am I never in court? Why are you always getting in my wallet? So when I try to go to court to get a protective order against a weirdo that I don't want contacting me anymore because he never shuts up without, I'm going to take your car, I'm going to take your house, I'm going to take all your money. You're going to do what I say because I'm stupid and weird and I live on fucking Noah's Ark. Backward, hillbilly, misogynist pig. I mean, you explain it, Matt. Look at that. Does that sound political? We think Charles is a little slow and doesn't understand what legislative duties are. Mr. Powell, are you too? Are you as well? I mean, I've had to explain a lot of metaphors for you. This is getting old. I have other things to do. Really have other things to do, Mr. Powell. I'm surviving all this crap, and I have a 3.8.9 GPA in criminal justice college while I'm surviving all this crap. You know what our shrink said? Charles Perry has not one day that he just does normal things normal people do, functioning at a normal level. Cynthia's high functioning. under extreme prolonged duress. So we're really proud of her, Mr. Powell. Why don't you hold a press conference and say that?
Stalking me! Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I
No. Just talk.
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
and leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I don't ever want to hear your voice, see you. Please,
what
God
happened?
bless you, but
What
please leave
happened?
me alone.
But
Please leave me alone. Please, stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop! I don't. Stop
Shit.
stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why
No. Just talk.
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
and leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you.
What happened? Raping you?
Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you were
me
12.
alone.
All right. So this thing, I mean, I've given about 5-6 different other crimes you tried to frame me with, Mr. Perry, and you got caught. You're getting told on and told on and told on because people are sick of you. That's never happened to you before, has it? We're sick of you. You and your little drama queen. I need a lie. I'm sorry. The ship has sailed on your lie. I'm sorry that you believe in your delusion that you have people fooled. I assure you, if I can quote you, I know a lot of things. It's the other way around. People are sick and tired of hearing it. They will tell you whatever you want to hear to make you go the fuck away. They're probably too polite to be like me and just say, shut the fuck up. I mean, here's the thing. As I'm very, very vocal, you don't have to wonder what I'm thinking. I'll tell you. So, if there were a political vendetta, you'd have known about it in 2011. And then again in 12. I would have ranted like this. You have nothing, because there is nothing. You imagined it. You're a delusional whack job. Everyone's tired of dealing with it. Shut up. Shut the hell up. We didn't ask you what you think, Neil. Shut up. Mr. Powell, everybody, sees him as the bad guy. On the rest of the planet, outside of your little planet weirdo, the whole rest of the world, Mr. Powell, sees that as the crime. Not her yelling, leave me alone. Or, we caught you in, we committed a crime and she caught us, so we're going to play like we're the victims. I think we've all had enough of that. We've all fucking had enough of that, Mr. Powell. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Do you see all this, Powell? Justice. You guys obstructed justice and caused me to lose my evidence. My evidence. Poisoning. Arsenic, he said. Arsenic. Right here, Mr. Powell. He admitted it. Where were you? You didn't preserve my evidence. You had no intention to go into trial. That was just to intimidate me. And ever since then, y'all have been trying to get me on something else because you fucked this one up. And so you make crap up. We found a girl that looks similar to her. We're going to frame her with what that girl did. Except that girl's fat. And her hair, we're going to have to put her on a diet. Everybody says the girl I saw do the crime was a lot heavier than Cynthia. And her hair was a little darker and her skin it too. Oh, we got to get Cynthia to tan. We got to find out what hair color she's using so we get the girl that did it to dye her hair. And I'm repeating myself again. Have Terry give her jewelry, starve her to death, and then when she goes upon it, we'll say she was in possession of stolen property. My guy played that recording for his jewelry guy, who looked at the picture of it and said, this isn't worth shit. The pawn shop won't even take it. Told on and told on and told on, because you need a lie. You fucked this one up, right? So everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. We've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. We've repeated it and repeated it and repeated it and repeated. Everybody knows it. You're not fooling anybody. You need to shut up. You heard of retaliation, suborning perjury. You did that. And you did that to a man who's now sitting in jail who couldn't possibly have killed anybody. I'm looking at evidence. I don't go by what people say. I want to see the evidence, Mr. Powell. Because people lie. Or if I am talking to them, the reason I outsting up to everybody is I look at what the subconscious says, not what the conscious. It's not hard. You have to be trained for that, but you can't even fucking tie your shoes, so I don't think it would work for you. What does that say? And look at the date on it, Mr. Powell. You giving me another I told you so? I did say. I told everybody that's what he was trying to do. Lie. Another fraud. So, does it matter if I posted or if somebody else posted, and then we can't remember who posted what, Mr. Powell, as it turns out? What if it's me? What if I hand my phone to somebody? What if they use their phone? What if it's, what if it's one of my guys? What if a police officer tells me, I want you to post this? Then what are you going to do? Who's telling me all the stuff you're saying? Who's telling me you're even looking into it? Using my food delivery app. Huh? Somebody. I can't do this by myself. I do not have superpower. So what if a police officer, Mr. Powell, who's investigating all this stuff you guys are doing to me and to these other women and children and to the Neelys and the Millers, what if that guy, Mr. Powell, the one that went over to Pensacola and found out Mike was drugged, what if that guy says, Cynthia, I want you to post this? Then what are you going to do? You better think about that. Now, you can leave me alone, comply with the law, shut up and go away. Nobody invited y'all up here. Nobody wants you up here. You don't get a date, you get told on, Charles. You're not worth a flip. You disgust me. I like men who work hard. I like men's men. You need to find yourself a lesbian if you want to play the girl in the whole thing. I'm not into that. Whiny. Drama. I sit around on my fat lazy ass and watch other people work all day. I want somebody that's working, that's not causing problems, that's relieving suffering, not causing it. I want somebody that makes me smile when they walk in the room, and that's never going to be you. That will never be you. You're a troublemaker. You need to get a life, and you need to shut up. Mr. Powell, nobody sees that girl as the criminal because she's screaming and yelling, leave me alone. So, there's a thing called selective prosecution, entrapment. We're going to harass her, and when she complains about what we're doing to her, that's illegal. We're going to say she's harassing us, and that's fraud, entrapment, coercion, whatever. I mean, there's like a long list my guy has. I'd be very careful. Very careful about what you say in court from here on out. You should have been from the beginning. It's shameful that you weren't. Now, I am hurting for the Neelys and the Millers every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't talk about that. Because you can't look like this. Mr. Powell, you are a prosecutor. You can't look like this and have beaten a man to death. There's no way. You can't do it with your ass either. He's got some kind of magic ass. If he did this, beat Mr. Chief Miller, blunt force trauma to the head, decapitation internally, and strangulation with his ass while he's asleep and in respiratory distress. You explain to me how that happened. I can't wait to hear that one. Leave me alone. I was supposed to testify for him. There's still an appeal, Mr. Perry. You better fuck off. You are pissing off all the wrong people. Look at that. People that can get me that in jail. You're pissing those guys off. People that can tell me what you just said. I told you to leave me the fuck alone. You shut up. We are tired of hearing it. Nobody asked you what you think. You shut up.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting.
Perry, shut up. Listen, in 12 years, what happens when you mess with me? Do you even know? I mean, we've explained it so many times. Were you calling up here asking what I was working on this weekend, Mr. Powell, on my computer? Because you got some guys that hack me and sit and watch me all the time? Yeah, I've heard you did. I've heard you did. In fact, Mr. Warman gave me some great legal advice, watching me type up a brief, and I did it wrong. He commented on how I did it wrong. So my guys, they don't have attorney-client privilege. They don't have it. They're all in it. There's no attorney-client privilege. So here's what he said you did wrong. Played the recording. I fixed it, and then I filed it. I heard you guys are calling. Has she not been to the car dealer yet? Why in the world do you have some expectation that I would go to my car dealer? Did you go buy a key from him, Charles? That how you knew I had my car registration wasn't in the glove? That you had to ask Terry about it? How would you even know that? Where is it now? Do you know? We're going to take her car. We're going to starve her. She's going to lie. She's going to mind. Duly noted for the record, you keep thinking that. You're wrong. You want to take my car? I told you. Everyone said it. Everyone was pissed off about it. They got told on. You don't get a date, you get told on and told on and told on and told on and told on. When he pesters her and takes her money, we see things happen we've not seen before. Things don't go well for us. The 18th of December was a bust. We worked on that for weeks. It's probably going to be another fraud or what? You want to be false arrested. You wanted Manfred to do it because I like Manfred. You guys like taking what's good and what's working and you got to fuck it all up. And people hate you for it. You got a lot of people turning against you. You don't seem to get that. Everybody feels about you, Mr. Perry, the way everybody feels about Neil. What a disgusting piece of trash. What a disgusting piece of trash. And we're tired of repeating ourselves.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them, especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut up! Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. 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 Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you...
Will you shut up?
Hey.
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please.
Shut.
How many times should I tell her I had to say that tonight? Mr. Alzheimer's, he needs to be checked for Alzheimer's or senile dementia. You have to say the same thing over and over. Shut up. You weren't asked, were ya? Shut up.
Stop.
Listen, I don't care what you feel. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you want. I care about the people you hurt. I do not care about you. Stop thinking I do. You talk to me in the weirdest fucked up way imaginable, typing in my phone or typing in my computer. That's a crime. Get out. I don't care what you think. I do not care what you think. Mr. Perry, shut up. I don't care what you think. You weren't asked, were ya? Get the fuck out of my life. Get out of it. Shut up and go away.
Shut up! 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 Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you
Will you shut up?
Hey!
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. 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 Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you
Will you shut up?
Hey!
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. 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 Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you
Will you shut up?
Hey!
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
shut up.
stop.
Shut up. 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 Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you
Will you shut up?
Hey!
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
shut up.
stop.
Shut up. 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 Shut up.
What?
I'm sorry. Please don't speak to me like that. I am simply saying that you
Will you shut up?
Hey!
Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up.
Skylar,
shut up.
please
Shut up.
stop.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.